Hello and welcome. So today I'm going to talk some more about the Chronicles Battle for Greece new DLC that's coming for Age of Empires 2. Now I made another video, which I'll probably link somewhere, which has sort of an overview of what that DLC is. Um, Long story short, this DLC adds a grand campaign, a new campaign, and it adds 3 civilizations. However, those are not available in ranked. They are available in skirmish. They are available in scenarios, and you can play against the AoE 2 civs in skirmish or in unranked with them. I was kind enough to get a preview copy of the new DLC from World's Edge to give you guys some information about it. This video is going to focus specifically on all the new units, scenario editor objects, and sort of the different regional skins that have been added. So it'll be more of interest to scenario designers, maybe map makers or modders. If you just want a general overview, go check out the other video. So with that out of the way, let's get started about what there is in terms of new content. So we have 3 new civilizations, and we have 2 new architecture sets, which I've showcased here by showing all 3 civilizations. So let me get into a proper window. We have the Achaemenids. I think I butchered that in the other video already. I'm going to be careful in this video that I don't butcher too many hero names and Greek names. We have the... Come on. Let me select stuff. There we go. Wait. Oh, okay, fine. I see how it is. Let me select. Yeah, we have the Athenians and we have the Spartans. It's not going to tell me the player of the thing that I'm selecting. Fine. So, I think the first thing, though, before we get into all of these regional skins, there's a new set of cliffs. It's marble. They're called marble cliffs. They look kind of similar between the snowy cliffs and the granite cliffs, honestly. Sort of a lighter gray, not that special. And we have a variety of new water units. We have the Lembos line here. We have the monotreme, bireme, trireme. We have the galley, sort of the antiquity skin for the galley. It's just the galley but reskinned, basically. We have the incendiary raft, incendiary ship, and heavy incendiary ship. That's sort of the demo reskin. We have a catapult ship, onager ship. We have a Leviathan, we have a merchant ship, we have a transport ship, and we also have a couple ruined shipwrecks that can be used. We also have these oysters, which are a gold source that I believe fishing ships can gather from if you're playing with the antiquity mode thing active. Otherwise, I think only the fishing ships from the new civs can play, I think. That might change, though. Overall, these are basically a gold source on water, sort of like shorefish or fish. We also have 3 hero ships over here. And that's sort of the overview of the ships. Then we have a large selection of Gaia decoration. Basically, we have various ruined walls. We have little hedge pieces, little fence pieces, little garden pieces. We have some coins and shells and lavender bushes. We have statues, Spartan and Athenian statues. We have like barricade pieces. We have fence pieces with grapevines growing on them. We have temples. We have siege workshop units being built. All of these are things that can be placed for Gaia only, basically as decoration. We have sort of furs and leatherworking equipment. We have some weapon racks. We have treasure chests. We have some broken carts. We have a sacred tree. And then we have some things that can be placed for players. So we have flags for each of the 3 new civilizations. We have some flags that can be used as indicators. We have this thing here called a sapper tunnel, which is probably used in one of the campaigns. Then we have some new tents. This is just the standard, like an army tent, and this is the commander's tent. We have the Oracle's Temple, which is basically a monastery. And then we have not actually many new buildings for the players. I put them all down here so that you could sort of see what some of the regional skins look like. However, it's non-exhaustive because some things like this barracks will look different if you age up. I hope it gives a good overview though. We have our nice new wonders, and then we have two styles of castle. And sort of this is basically the Greek, and this is more the sort of Mesopotamian architecture style that we're going for. And then we have, where we have our towers, we have a fortified tower, we have our whole selection of buildings here that you all already know about. I like this fortified wall here actually as well. Outpost. We have a different palisade wall skin even. And sort of the more Greek style. Here, I'm just going to click through some of these so that you can see what they are. Yeah, alright. And then we can get to units. And now, some of these are new units. Some of them are in fact reskins, like regional reskins of existing units. For example, this thing here is called Palintonon. It's a trebuchet. However, as you can see, it has unique graphics when given to one of the new civilizations. So when I go through these, I think I'm not going to name all of them simply because I'm going to butcher so many names if I do that. But I'll click through everything so you can take a peek. We sort of have the regional units for this DLC. And then we have things that are also essentially recent, like these guardsmen are essentially, it's the spearman line, but reskinned. We also have a priestess with a relic. I wasn't able in the data to see exactly which unit it is. I think it's the monk. I think it's a reskin of the monk. And then the male priest is just the AoE 1 priest. But it's cool that we have this. And it's, fitting for the setting of this DLC. We also have an unconvertible goat. I'm not sure. I mean, you could use it as a scout, I guess. The scout that you can't lose. Not sure what the purpose is, but I thought I'd mention it. It is there. It is in the game data file. So also, since some of you will be more knowledgeable with modding, this is all in the AoE 2 dataset. It's not a separate dataset. So it's not like what they did with the Rome DLC, where they had essentially a separate dataset with AoE 1 stuff in it. This is part of the AoE 2 dataset. You can use all of these things in a normal AoE 2 scenario, which is especially cool for all the scenario editor objects, right? You could use all of these and place them. Other players will be able to play on a map that has this. They don't need to have the DLC to do so. So that's very cool. Yeah, let me just click through the heroes as well for you. There's Darius. So there we go. In terms of things that are gameplay-wise interesting for map makers, not all that much. These oysters being the main thing. There's a lot of scenery, and you could definitely do things with some of the new units and some of the new ships. Placing them on a standard AoE 2 map could be interesting. So there you have it. If you have any questions, leave them below. You can also check out the other video where I just sort of generally go through the tech tree of the civilizations and just generally explain what this DLC is. And I'll probably also be streaming on my Twitch a more detailed look at the game data and behind the scenes stuff here if you're interested. So go check that for the stream or the VOD. And at some point in the future, I'll be interested to actually play the campaign as well. So there we go. I hope this was helpful. Thanks for listening in.